Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaja's message is your advantage. The following is a talk about the Santipur festival given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on March 18th, 2019 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Vachalam Pangulang Ayategaram Yatkivata Mahanmande Sigam Ninaram Paramananda Madhavam H.H. Caitanya Islam Harihi Om Tat Sat. So how did you enjoy your visit to Santipur?
So how did you enjoy your visit to Santipur?
Who went?
Who went?
And did you have the opportunity to help Advaita Mahasaya to distribute prasadam?
Did you have the opportunity to help Advaita Mahasaya to distribute prasadam?
Lord Chaitanya went after taking sannyas for 10 years.
Lord Chaitanya went after taking sannyas for 10 years.
Somehow he visited Santipur.
Sometime he visited Santipur.
And that day was the Govinda Dwadasi, or today.
That day was Govinda Dwadashi, or today.
A disappearance festival of Madhavendra Puri.
The disappearance festival of Madhavendra Puri.
Advaita Goswami was worshipping his Saligram Shila when
Advaita Gosai was worshipping the Saligram Shila.
Madhavendra Puri happened to walk into his courtyard in Santipur.
When Madhavendra Puri happened to walk into his courtyard in Santipur.
He was walking alongside the Ganges and Advaita Gosai was living next to the Ganges.
He was walking alongside the Ganges and Advaita Gosai was living next to the Ganges.
So as soon as Advaita saw this sannyasi Vaishnava,
So as soon as Advaita Gosai saw the sannyasi Vaishnava,
he stood up
he stood up
and welcomed him.
and welcomed him.
So they talked, and Advaita Acharya asked Madhavendra Puri if he could give him prasadam.
So they talked and Advaita Acharya asked Madhavendra Puri whether he could give him some prasadam.
And to make a long story short,
To make a long story short,
Advaita Gosai asked Madhavendra Puri if he could take initiation from him.
Advaita Acharya asked Madhavendra Puri if he could take initiation from him.
So Madhavendra Puri gave initiation to Advaita.
So Madhavendra Puri gave initiation to Advaita.
So therefore Advaita became the uncle guru of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Therefore, Advaita became the uncle guru of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
And therefore Lord Chaitanya always would treat him with respect.
Therefore, Lord Chaitanya would always treat him with respect.
But Advaita knew that Lord Chaitanya was his origin.
But Advaita knew that Lord Chaitanya was his origin.
So he wanted to offer respect to Lord Chaitanya.
So he wanted to, out of respect for Lord Chaitanya, offer respect to Lord Chaitanya.
But Lord Chaitanya would not accept it.
But Lord Chaitanya would not accept it.
One time Lord Chaitanya fell unconscious in ecstasy.
One time Lord Chaitanya fell unconscious in ecstasy,
and Advaita, taking the opportunity, took the dust of his lotus feet.
and Advaita, taking that opportunity, took the dust from his lotus feet
Put it on his head.
and put it on his head.
Then, when Lord Chaitanya became conscious,
Then when Lord Chaitanya became conscious,
he said, "Someone has stolen from me my."
he said, "Someone has stolen from me."
And he ran and went and dived into the Ganges.
And he ran and he went and he dived into the Ganges.
And then Lord Nityananda ran after him
And Lord Nityananda ran after him
and also dived in the Ganges.
and also dived into the Ganges.
So the others could not keep up with Lord Chaitanya.
The others could not keep up with Lord Chaitanya,
So they only saw him diving.
so they only saw him diving.
And then he didn't come up
And then he didn't come up
because he swam underwater for like 1 kilometer.
he swam underwater for almost 1 kilometer.
And then he came up.
And then he came up.
So then Nityananda came up.
Then Nityananda came up.
You. All right.
Oh, it's you, all right.
So then they went and hid in some devotee's house.
Then they went and hid in some devotee's house.
And Nandanacharya,
Nandanacharya,
they waited to get news what happened.
waited to get news what happened.
So everyone thought Lord Chaitanya had disappeared.
Everyone thought that Lord Chaitanya had disappeared.
And they were crying tremendous suffering.
They were crying and tremendous suffering.
Advaita Goswami thought, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, no.
Advaita Gosai thought, oh, what did I do? Oh, no.
So this pastime they had in Navadvip here.
This pastime they had in Navadvip here.
So like that, there are many pastimes.
So like that, there are many pastimes.
And when Lord Chaitanya went to Santipur
And when Lord Chaitanya went to Santipur
on the disappearance day of Madhavendra Puri,
on the disappearance day of Madhavendra Puri,
and he wandered around and saw all the arrangements.
and he wandered around and saw all the
He
arrangements.
saw how all the devotees were engaged in service.
He saw how all the devotees were engaged in service.
Someone was giving Bhagavatam class,
Someone was giving Bhagavatam class.
someone's listening.
Someone was listening.
Lord Nityananda, I forget, he either washed the feet or gave garlands.
And Lord Nityananda, I forget, either he washed the feet or gave garlands
To all the visiting devotees.
to all the visiting devotees.
Everyone was engaged.
Everyone was engaged.
Sachimata
Sachimata
and Sita Thakurani
and Sita Thakurani
and other ladies,
and other ladies,
Vaishnavis,
Vaishnavis,
were cooking.
were cooking.
And so on one hand, all the devotees were engaged in kirtan class, reception,
On one hand, all the devotees were engaged in kirtan, class, reception,
cooking.
cooking.
And then Lord Chaitanya saw that tremendous arrangement of stock of foodstuff for cooking a feast.
Then Lord Chaitanya saw a tremendous stock of foodstuffs for cooking a feast.
Not in bags or clay pots, but in huts or cottages.
Not in bags or clay pots, but in huts and cottages,
Filled to the brim with different ingredients.
filled with the brim with different ingredients.
So and saw this huge arrangement of like a city of stock of prasadam.
When he saw this huge arrangement or a city of stock of prasadam,
Of a boga.
of boga,
He said, this is not possible for any human being.
He said, this is not possible for any human being.
Advaita must be an incarnation of Lord Shiva.
Advaita must be an incarnation of Lord Shiva.
Beside Mahesh, who can do such a thing?
Beside Mahesh, who can do such a thing?
The Lord Advaita was actually the incarnation of Mahavishnu and Sadashiva.
Lord Advaita was an incarnation of Mahavishnu and Sadashiva.
So we could taste a little of the rasa
We could taste a little of that rasa
of serving the Vaishnavas,
of serving the Vaishnavas,
serving the people. This has become a huge festival.
This has become a huge festival.
50,000 or so people take prasadam.
50,000 or so people take prasadam.
And you see even the village sweet sellers and peanut sellers.
You can see the village sweet sellers and peanut sellers.
They all put their stands up.
They all put their stands up.
So the Sevite or the descendant of Advaita Acharya,
The Sevite or the descendant of Advaita Acharya,
who is in charge of that temple,
who is in charge of that temple,
he came over to welcome me.
he came over to welcome me,
And he was accompanied by the chairman of the municipal council.
and he was accompanied by the chairman of the municipal council.
They came and said, thank you for coming.
They came and said, thank you for coming.
So I want to thank all the devotees for going
I want to thank all devotees for going
and for distributing prasadam.
and for distributing prasadam.
So we're reading from Lord Nityananda's glories.
So we're reading about Lord Nityananda's glories.
চৈতন্য ভাগবত আদিখণ্ড মঙ্গলাচরণ ইষ্টদেব শ্রী গৌর নিত্যানন্দের পুনর্বার বন্দনা আজানুলম্বিত ভুজ কনকবাধত সংকীর্তনৈক পিতর কমলায়তাক্ষ বিশ্বম্ভর দ্বিজবর যুগধর্ম পাল বন্দে জগৎ প্রিয় করো করুণাবতার
I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Nityananda Prabhu, whose arms extend down to their knees, who have golden yellow complexions, and who inaugurated the congregational chanting of the holy names of the Lord. Their eyes resemble the petals of a lotus flower. They are the maintainers of the living entities, the best of the Brahmanas, the protectors of religious principles for this age, the benefactors of the universe, and the most merciful of all incarnations.
So this is the first verse on the first chapter of the Chaitanya Bhagavat.
This is the first verse of the first chapter of the Chaitanya Bhagavat.
And the author is glorifying Gaur and Nitai.
The author is glorifying Gaur and Nitai.
So the verse is self-explanatory.
The verse is self-explanatory.
How the Lord is coming for the purposes mentioned.
How the Lord is coming for the purposes mentioned.
And how he is the most merciful avatar.
And how he is the most merciful avatar.
So in every yuga, there is a yuga dharma.
In every yuga there is a yuga dharma.
Satyuga was meditation.
Satyuga was meditation.
Treta Yuga was fire sacrifice.
Treta Yuga was fire sacrifice.
Dwapara Yuga was temple worship.
Dwapara Yuga was temple worship,
and Kali Yuga is chanting the holy names
and Kali Yuga is chanting the holy names
of the Lord.
of the Lord, of Krishna.
So Lord Nitai established this congregational chanting for the whole Kali Yuga.
Gaur Nitai established this congregational chanting for a whole Kali Yuga.
But if we get the mercy of Lord Nityananda, we can understand our relationship with Radha Madan Mohan.
Only if we get the mercy of Lord Nityananda, we can understand our relationship with Lord Madan Mohan
and the other forms of Lord Krishna.
and other forms of Lord Krishna.
So Nityananda is a special mercy. He is the original guru.
So Lord Nityananda gave special mercy and he is the original guru.
শ্রী গৌর নিত্যানন্দের পুনর্বার বন্দনা শ্রী মুরারিগুপ্ত কৃত শ্লোক অবতীর্ণ সকারণ্য পরিচ্ছন্ন সদীশ্বর শ্রীকৃষ্ণ চৈতন্য নিত্যানন্দ দো ভাত্র ভজে
I worship the two brothers, Sri Krishna Caitanya and Sri Nityananda, who have descended in this world as the supreme controllers. They have appeared in covered forms as the embodiments of mercy.
So Lord Krishna and Balaram have appeared as Gaur and Nitai.
Lord Krishna and Balaram have appeared as Gaur Nitai.
The form of Krishna is Swami Rupa and Balaram is Swami Prakash.
The form of Krishna is Swayam Rupa and Balaram is his Swayam Prakash.
That means Krishna is the original form
That means Krishna is the original form
and Balaram is the original expansion.
and Balaram is the original expansion.
So as devotees they came as Gaur and Nitai,
So as devotees they came as Gaur and Nitai
and they have variegated pastimes.
and they have variegated pastimes.
They're considered as two brothers,
They're considered as two brothers
although they are not from the same family.
although they were not from the same family.
But since there's no difference from the original form and the original expansion,
Since there's no difference between the original form and the original expansion,
they are addressed as brothers out of spiritual consideration.
they are addressed as brothers out of spiritual consideration.
নিত্যানন্দ বা বলরাম প্রভু কর্তৃক স্বীয় কলা অনন্ত বা শেষ স্বরূপে তৎপ্রভু গৌর কৃষ্ণের গুণকীর্তন রূপে সেবা সহস্র বদনবন্দ প্রভু বলরাম যাহার সহস্র মুখে কৃষ্ণ যশোধাম
Here special obeisances are being offered to Lord Balaram.
Here, respectful obeisances are being offered unto Lord Balaram,
Who is the origin of Ananta Sesha,
who is the origin of Ananta Sesha,
the thousand-headed snake form
the thousand-headed snake form
of the Lord.
of the Lord.
So in each of these heads,
In each of these heads,
glories of Krishna, is others, transcendental glories are being expressed.
in each of these heads, the transcendental glories of Krishna are being expressed.
So in the Srimad Bhagavatam
So, in the Srimad Bhagavatam
10 to 13,
10 to 13,
Balaram is known as Rama,
Balaram is known as Rama
because of his ability
because of his ability
to please all the inhabitants of Gokula.
to please all the inhabitants of Gokula.
And he will be known as Balabhadra
And he will be known as Balabhadra
because of his extensive physical strength.
because of his extensive physical strength.
Chaitanya Charitamrita, the how Nityananda is the source of Vishnu Tattvas.
In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, how Lord Nityananda is the source of Vishnu Tattvas
Are all incarnations of the Lord in the material world.
all incarnations of the Lord in the material world.
And that same Lord Vishnu in the form of Ananta Sesha,
That same Lord Vishnu in the form of Ananta Sesha,
who holds the planets on his head,
who holds the planets upon his heads,
he's so strong
he is so strong
that he doesn't feel
that he doesn't feel
the planets on his head.
the planets on his head.
Ananta Sesha is the devotee incarnation of the Lord.
Ananta Sesha is the devotee incarnation of the Lord,
Lord Krishna.
of Lord Krishna.
So with his thousands of heads,
So with his thousands of heads,
he sings the glories of Lord Krishna.
he sings the glories of Lord Krishna.
But even though
But even though
he has thousands of heads,
he has thousands of heads
and is always singing,
and is always singing,
he never finds an end
he never finds an end
to the wonderful qualities of the Lord.
to the wonderful qualities of the Lord.
Four Kumaras,
The four Kumaras
here the Srimad Bhagavatam
hear the Srimad Bhagavatam
from Ananta Sesha's lips,
from Ananta Sesha's lips,
and they in turn repeat the same
And
in
they-
love of Godhead.
and they in turn repeat the same in love of Godhead.
Lord Nityananda increases the bliss of Lord Krishna
Lord Nityananda increases the bliss of Lord Krishna
by constantly engaging in his service,
by constantly engaging in his service,
in the mood of a devotee.
in the mood of a devotee.
So Lord Nityananda is the guru of Vrindavan Das Thakur.
So Lord Nityananda is the guru of Vrindavan Das Thakur,
who is the incarnation of Vyasadeva
who is the incarnation of Vyasadeva
for describing pastimes of Lord Krishna.
for describing the pastimes of Gaura Krishna.
And we are including his book Chaitanya Bhagavat in this compilation of the Sri Krishna Caitanya book.
And we are including his Chaitanya Bhagavat in this compilation of the Sri Krishna Caitanya book.
But to get the full nectar,
But to get the full nectar,
and I read the Chaitanya Bhagavat with the commentary of His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Thakur.
to get the full glory, nectar, to get the full nectar, you may read the Chaitanya Bhagavat with the commentary of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada.
মহারত্ন থুই যেন মহাপ্রিয় স্থানে যশরত্ন ভাণ্ডার শ্রী অনন্ত বদনে
If you have very valuable jewels,
If you have very valuable jewels,
you would keep them under someone who is very dear.
you would keep it with someone who is very dear
And who you can trust.
and whom you can trust.
So the Anantadev's mouths
So Anantadev's mouths
are the storehouse
are the storehouse
of the gem-like glories of Lord Krishna Caitanya.
of the gem-like glories of Lord Krishna Caitanya.
Since Gaur Sundar is the same as the not different from the son of Nanda Maharaj,
Since Gaurasundar is non-different from the son of Nanda Maharaj,
the king of Raja,
the king of Raja,
his treasure-like glories
his transcendental glories,
which are an unlimited treasure
which are an unlimited treasure
of his qualities and pastimes.
of his qualities and pastimes,
They are kept with Anantadeva,
are kept with Ananta Deva,
who is the plenary portion of Baladev Nityananda.
who is the plenary portion of Baladev Nityananda.
Thus,
Thus,
Gaura gives the special privilege,
Gaura gives the special privilege,
an opportunity
an opportunity
to the thousand-headed Anantadeva
to the thousand-headed Ananta Deva
to serve him by reciting
to serve him by reciting
his glories
his glories
in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam.
in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Sukadev tells
Shukdev tells
Maharaj Parikshit
Maharaj Parikshit
about 240,000
about 240,000
miles
miles
beneath the planet Patala
beneath the planet Patalaloka
lives the incarnation of Ananta Sesha.
lives the incarnation of Ananta Sesha,
But he is also worshipped by Lord Shiva,
but he is also worshipped by Lord Shiva,
the deity of Tamaguna or darkness.
the deity of Tamoguna or darkness.
So sometimes Anantadev is known as Tamasi.
So sometimes Anantadev is known as Tamasi.
Ananta literally means the unlimited.
Ananta really means the unlimited.
So we'll stop here.
So we'll stop here.
Are there any questions?
Are there any questions? This is an announcement. There is a congregational awards night tomorrow, 19th March 2019, from 8 o'clock from 6 o'clock in the evening to 8 o'clock in the evening at Samadhi Auditorium. 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Samadhi Auditorium, Congregational Awards Night. Join us to celebrate the preaching achievements of our devotees.
Tonight is also today is the disappearance of Madhavendra Puri
Today is also the disappearance of Madhavendra Puri
and the appearance of Veerabahu Prabhu.
and the appearance of Veerabahu Prabhu.
His Vyasa Puja is being celebrated today by his disciples.
His Vyasa Puja is being celebrated today by his disciples.
Or was. Now it's 21:21.
Now it is 21:21 time.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
I just
Barely hear you.
I can barely
Hare
hear you.
Krishna. You hear me?
Kaivalya Sundari.
Kaivalya Sundari.
So yesterday you were speaking about Amalaki and then Tulsi Devi, and sometimes in the home worship, like I have home deities, Gaurnitai, Krishna Balaram. I don't have Tulsi Devi at my home, and I was wondering if when you make an offering, like in the old days on Sankirtan, we would just say the mantras. The mantras, and in our mind we would offer. So we weren't always using Tulsi. So at home when you have small deities, is it necessary always to have Tulsi, or is it not as beneficial, or can you explain a little bit about that?
You can get dry Tulsi leaves.
You can get dry Tulsi leaves.
Here in Mayapur we have thousands of Tulsis.
Here in Mayapur we have thousands of Tulsis.
You can ask if you can have some leaves, dry them out,
You can take some leaves, dry them out.
and even use the dry leaf on your offerings.
You can use dry leaves on your offerings.
It's best to have tulsi. If you don't have,
If it is best to have tulsi, but if you don't have,
you can offer manas tulsi.
you can offer manas tulsi.
And there's some pastime with the Jagannath deities.
There is some pastime with our Jagannath deities.
I don't remember it fully.
I don't remember fully.
Maybe Jananivas can remember.
Maybe Jananivas can remember.
Something that they forgot to put the tulsi.
Something that they forgot to put the tulsi.
When they opened the door, there was a tulsi manjari on all the pots.
And when they open the door, there are tulsi manjaris in all the pots.
Mother Mandakini of Rochester,
Your god sister.
my beloved god sister.
Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj. My name is Kavita. I'm coming from Perth, Australia to see you first time. So my Dandavat Pranam. I have a question because we are full-time moms and also working 5 days a week. How do we manage Krishna consciousness, serving the kids, serving the deities and also the housework? How do we manage all that? Hare Krishna Guru Maharaj.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm coming first time to see you from Perth, Australia. I'm getting initiated tomorrow. My Dandavat Pranams to you.
My blessings to you.
My blessings to you.
Krishna Astu.
Krishna Matirastu.
What's your job?
What's your job?
I work in IT, Guru Maharaj.
You work in IT. How fully occupied are you?
How fully occupied are you?
I work 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
Some people are very occupied. They have projects that have to finish at a certain time.
Some people are very occupied. They have projects which they have to finish within a certain time.
Some people finish the project in half time.
Some people finish their projects in half time.
So they program their computer to show movement.
So they program their computer to show movement.
Meanwhile, they change job or something.
Meanwhile, they chant japa or something.
I do that, Guru Maharaj, while I'm working. I have my counter on the other hand and I'm chanting. But I'm not sure if that's good enough because I always feel my chanting is not so good because morning I do half and then while I'm working I chant on my counter, while I'm driving I'm chanting. So I complete my rounds but I just don't feel satisfied and I'm not sure if Krishna is going to accept my service. And
Chanting while city driving may not be so good.
Chanting while driving may not be so good.
If you're on the highway, then it's all right.
If you're on the highway, it's all right.
Because, it's pretty much automatic mode.
You're pretty much in the automatic mode.
But in the city,
Stop,
go, move.
Stop, go, move.
You have to concentrate on the city.
You have to concentrate in the city.
So that chanting will not be very attentive.
So chanting will not be very attentive.
We have, you get Gita or Bhagavatam audio versions.
You can have Gita or Bhagavatam audio versions.
Or you can download my classes from the archive free.
Or you can download my classes from the hard drive free.
Archives
Archives free
on the internet. And And then, it's probably better to listen to a class while you're driving in the city.
So it may be better to listen to a class while you're driving in the city.
If you're going on the highway,
If you're going on the highway,
then you can chant.
then you can chant.
You should complete your work,
You should complete your work.
but if you have extra time,
But if you have extra time,
chanting,
that could be used for chanting.
no harm.
No harm.
Just have to stay in the good books of your boss.
You have to be in the good books of your boss.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.